All righty. Peace, 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 and blessing. Grand rising, grand day, grand evening, rich rising, golden rising, wherever you are in this lovely universe, my love. Thank you for tuning into my channel, House of Black Obsidian. I am your lovely hostess, the High Priestess Oracle, the Oracle High Priestess, Oya Ajay. And I am here today to do readings for my lovely Libras. All right. And that could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Or wherever you have Libra in your chart, or maybe you're just cross-watching for a Libra. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Leave a comment or two if the video resonates with you. If the video doesn't resonate, send it back out into the universe for another Libra who may need the message. I'm not sure why my face is so shiny and oily, but okay. Libras. I'm going to start with the Soul Journey deck, Angel Guide, Oracle deck, and clarify with the Orisha Tarot. Okay. So, Libra, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And then you had learning experiences. And clarifying with the tarot, you had two major arcana cards, okay? You had the Sun card to the Nine of Cups to the Chariot. Okay? Now, just real quickly, so depending on how you learn or divine with tarot, of course, some of the cards have different meanings, okay? It also depends on what calendar you go by, in which the major arcana cards determine what particular zodiac it's referring to. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you have the Chariot, okay? The Chariot, regular tarot, is the Cancer. But if you're going off the calendar where March is the actual new year, I can't think of what calendar that is. I mean, that's the way things are supposed to be. We don't celebrate the new year in January. January is not the new year. That's like westernized. Easternized older civilizations, March marks the new year. So if March marks the new year, and that is technically the first month of the year, then that would make this Chariot card Libra energy, okay? And again, I'm saying that because you're all in your reading, Libra. So it just depends on how you were taught to divine, or how you were taught the messages in tarot. And I am self-taught, okay? So picked up a deck of tarot cards 2 years ago. Yeah, in 2021. One of my friends read for me. May she rest in power. LaShonda. It was her who brought me to this space. And I've always wanted to get a actual tarot reading, but never did. But she was the first person to read my cards for me. And she was so on point that it sparked me to go ahead and dive deeper into my spirituality, and do me. And it's been a blessing and great ever since, like, for real. Growing up, I was pushed away and scared and spooked from this type of divining, okay? Because I was raised in the Church of God in Christ. My grandmother, may she rest her uh, flesh and rest in power, and she's always here with me as well. But she is a preacher's daughter, a PK, so I was raised in the church. And we all know what that looks like and feels like, but I always felt that there was something different. But anyhow, like I said, I'm self-taught. So I actually found this particular book at the library, and I ended up getting on Amazon and purchasing the book. It was $40, $45 or something, but it's this book here. Okay. And I'm learning so much about different ways of divining, as well as different messages, and how to interpret. Um, a lot of my divining, yes, is coming from channeling, but I do like to study. Um, that's just me. All right, but enough about me and everything about you, Libras. So, acceptance. Accept your learning experiences, okay? You have to accept yourself. I am learning to accept the changes that I cannot change. Right now, your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm, a rhyme, or a reason to everything in life. Rather than thinking that these are accidents that are occurring, refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it's a personal situation that you do not agree with right now. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation. I'm going to repeat that for you, Libras. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on a emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, and patience. Realize that although you have come to accept a situation or condition, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are condoning a behavior or that you support it. You see it for what it is and you recognize that it's there, that there is something rich to learn from it. Yeah, learning experiences. You have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world and have many experiences recently that have been great teachers. Even though not everything has been easy or perfect, there has been a positive in that you have come to understand yourself, your gifts, and your abilities better than ever. You are deeply connected with who you are and what you stand for and what's important to you. When this card appears for you, angels are acknowledging the challenges and obstacles you have surmounted recently. Although it may have been a difficult time for you, your faith and inner strength have increased. Know that the cloud has a silver lining and you will soon have moved beyond the feelings of being stuck and unsupported. Inner peace and a sense of security come from overcoming hardships. Without the challenges that life have presented you, you wouldn't be the person you are today. I just heard stop settling, Libra. It's time for you to reflect on the incredible strength you have. No matter what has gone wrong for you, you have made your way through the darkness and into the light. When this card appears for you, your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what have I learned from this? This card represents the teacher you have within, and through integrity and connection, you will be able to find a message within the mysteries. If you're still facing challenges, you are being encouraged to keep going and trust that the worst will be over soon. The light's at the end of the tunnel. The sun. So some of you Libras could be in a dark space right now. You could be going through a dark night of the soul, but accept it. Stop running from it and learn from it. Okay, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You are through these acceptance of these learning experiences that you're going through or have been through. You are succeeding. You are learning. You are getting enlightenment from those learning experiences that's eventually going to lend you over here to the Nine of Cups, into your success, into your space. Literally, I like this. Okay, so your acceptance of these learning experiences is going to bring down some success, some material abundance, okay? And as well as spiritual enlightenment and wealth. um, but this particularly talks about the wealth in the material and the physical realm. But your Nine of Cups here, you have water, you have earth, you have fire, and you have air. You have all four elements here in combination. You have emotions and movement of motion in the water as well as the air, which is the wind, right? You're on the right path, Libra. Okay. And then, like I said, it's going to eventually lead you over here to the Chariot. I heard things are moving fast. This material possession or this material enlightenment success is going to come in fast. I just heard stand in your power and speak your truth. I had to look up the spiritual meaning for elephant because I always, and I don't know how I always forget this. Elephants mean luck and prosperity, but you see this elephant back here. Um, all right, and again, anybody who watches my channel, you guys know that I do love reading from the books. Okay, Oracle decks pretty much have to, but when it comes to the tarot, typically all tarot decks are the same. You know, like you have the pentacles, which are the coins, or in this particular one, it's disc. Um, but I like reading from these books because the books do have like specific messages. 90% of the time, they are right on point of things that you guys need to hear. So the sun, Libra, the sun, the sun, the sun. This card speaks of your creation or your connection to the creator, no matter how far we may feel from them. In a positive position, it speaks to celebrations and opening up new levels of consciousness. Your higher perspectives, a need for community support and leadership. Solutions, community prayer to the creator through the morning sun, and listen to your conscience. Expand and expound your reach, Libra. Um, I just heard toss the baby out with the bathwater because everything that we have been taught, um, you need to throw that out and re educate yourself from a higher perspective. Um, there's more out there than what you have been taught and what has been pressed upon us um, in society. And you're learning that. I think the hardest thing is accepting everything that you have been taught so far has been bullshit. And again, takes a resonate, leave what doesn't. I just heard the information that you're getting and the stuff that you are learning now and the wisdom and the knowledge that's coming in is a hard pill to swallow because it's bringing light to all of those things that were hidden from us on purpose. You're gaining enlightenment of a whole um, some of your psychic abilities uh, could be heightening right now, Libra. Okay, so pay close attention. Um, Nine of Cups, this card speaks to increasing happiness and good outcomes. The more attention you put on holistic or interwoven models of growth, the better things will be. If the person becomes selfish or greedy, much, if not all, can be lost. Mm. When things are great, it's easy to avoid anything negative. Yet, even things that are problems must be thought of as a part of success. So, enjoy your life. Notice when you have friction and tend to it. One area of life is thriving. How are the other areas of your life, Libra? It isn't about predator and prey, it's about interconnection. Ooh. It's not about having dominance over or being dominated. It's about creating that harmonization. and realize there is no separation, there is no polarities and dualities. We are all connected. Sit in nature, take a break to enjoy life. Thank those that have gotten you here and honor your enemies. Yeah, honor the haters. Even the haters have gotten you to where you are. Hmm. All right, I'm going to read the backstory to this card. Oduduwa, the first Oni, which means king, it's Ooni, of the Ifa. He was a human who came and conquered much of the area where the Orisha tradition came from. It's somewhat complicated to untangle the life of this person, and his later existence is an Orisha after his death. It is said that Oduduwa unseated Obutala as the ruler of the area. Spiritually, he took over many of the roles of Obutala played in the mythology of the Orishas. Originally, Ochanala, a female avatar of Obatala, was said to have created the earth. However, it came to be said that Obatala was sent to make land by the creator. On his way, he stopped to drink and did not complete the task. Oduduwa took up the opportunity to climb down a chain to the earth and became the one to create the land. Here, the stories mirror a political history. The Chariot card is not just a victory today, but future success as well. Oduduwa descendants include Aganu, which I'm going to spell it, it's Aganyu, Dada, and Shango. To this day, the Oni claims lineage back to Oduduwa as part of the right to rule. Imagine something you set in motion lasting 1,000 years. How would that affect your decision today? What would you do for that level of complete success? The pyramid, and I don't think you can see the actual pyramid, but it's right here by the elephant, literally right there. But the pyramids suggest Oduduwa's origins in Egypt. The elephant in the background is the passing of Obutala's power. The leopard in the front is for the lineage started in this card. And then you have Oduduwa wearing his crown and holding his staff, and the staff is of a eagle. So Libra, you are in great position to progress in life. If you are shrewd and diligent, you will be unstoppable. Certainly, they have their ancestors and the will of their spirits within them. For lasting success, you must be mindful to take a balanced approach. If not, if too harsh or too soft, things will fall apart. So often associated with victory and triumph, it is important to consider the question, then what? When you have won the job, settled the argument, or have gotten the lover you wanted, what to do next? How do you handle working and living with whomever you were in conflict with? What might you do to get their support? How do you preserve your gains? Success in foreign lands, know your enemies are circling, expand your territory, a growth in status, overcoming obstacles. Libra, you need to pray for wisdom, be cunning, keep your plans secret, and be benevolent. I just heard stop being so judgy, Libra, because your heart too will be balanced on the scales. All right. So that completes my reading for my Libras. And that could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Or maybe you have Libra somewhere else in your chart. Maybe you don't have Libra and you're cross watching. All right. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And please smash the notification bell so that you get notifications of when I do my readings. But more than anything, like the video. Just smash the like button if this video resonates with you. That helps me to get the messages out. Share. If this video resonates with you, and you think that it would help someone else, share the video, share the information, please, and thank you. All right. Sending an abundance of love and light out there to you, Libras. Have an amazing day, and I'll share.